like I'm gonna keep it 100. So my struggle on the day to day
should be on YouTube now.
Is my struggle is understanding how women really work, because you got this woman, you got this type of woman, you got that type of woman. So whatever name you want to put on the women, you got the gold digger, you got the money chaser, you got the baddie, and you got the wife. So those are just some examples of what type of women. So do you deal with the gold digger the same way you deal with your wife?
I mean, that's the thing, right? Women are different. Women are different, and I think a lot of dudes ain't really taking the time out and really being honest. And I think social media messing up a lot of people too.
Mess up a lot of people. No. Not messing, mess up.
Yeah, that's past, present, and future.
Yeah.
Because it's like this, right? And let's look at this, because someone asked me this. Well, my wife and her friend asked me this a while ago, or a couple of days ago, or we talked about it. They was like, "Hi, oh hey, Miss LaShawn, how you doing?"
She on there, put her on. That's why I was asking for the link.
Oh, let me send it to you. But what I was saying, right? A lot of women might see their man looking at social media all day, see what he's looking at, see what he likes, and then be like, is that what you really like? Like, a lot of women may not look their best as far as like physical, because working out and all that, that's a skill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Eating good, like you have to put effort into that. And so a lot of women, they might not get a chance to do it, or they might just be whoever they are. And they see these men looking at these BBLs all day. Yeah. Looking at these women with the BBLs, looking at the twerking. And that's not, I don't want to say it's not normal, but I don't know a dude or a man who has a woman and she has a BBL
that he's not attracted to.
Right. So it's kind of like the men too, dog. Like, they be giving off mixed signals, because you might have a heavier woman at home, but she's sitting looking at you watch Ari all day. You looking at Black China all day. And you know what I'm saying? In your mind, is this really what you want?
Facts.
So that's confusing too. You know what I'm saying? I don't think women look at physical as much as men. You know what I'm saying? I think men send off the wrong signals when you sitting next to something and you liking this picture.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it could be meaningless. And I think women look at pictures of financially here and sitting next to financially here. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where people need to go, and people just need to be like more, it has to be more communication about what people want and desire.
Yeah, no, I agree.
In my opinion.
Like, you're absolutely right, man. I'm definitely a fan of going for what you want. You know what I'm saying? Not settling, because that's where I'm at in my life right now. Like I'm really like everything to the wall. Like, I'm throwing everything on the wall and just trying to make it stick. Whatever it is, anything. I'm, what the saying, they say, throw shit on the wall and see which one gonna stick. So I'm throwing everything on the wall, everything that I can possibly throw on the wall, and just hoping something stick. So we've been doing this podcast for a little minute, but nobody.
I sent you the link.
No, I got you. Nobody understand why we started the podcast. Like, to be honest with you, I think we started the podcast because I called you. I was going through some shit and I was in my struggle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I really wanted to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't even know what episode we on, man. And that's bad.
Man, yeah. We don't even count them.
I don't even count them. I'm not. I don't even know who we on. Yeah. But I am going to tell you this podcast, being with my guy, have gotten me through everything. A lot of stuff that I've been in. Like, and I'm happy I'm at a different level of life and seeing things differently. Like, don't get me wrong, I still got my shit. I still got my struggle. I'm gonna say it again. Nobody wasn't here when I was crying in the damn room. But guess what? I needed to get that cry out. I needed to get that shit out, man. And once it came out, like I felt like Superman, you know what I'm saying? Like, but after that high of me feeling like Superman went down, guess what? The struggle came back of really what I'm really facing. So at this point, to answer the question of our topic, I don't think, not just women, I don't think nobody understands the struggle of a black man. Nobody at all. So that's my honest opinion about that. And I know I'm still gonna go on to some more. So let's get to the next topic, Smoke. So the next topic is the battle with identity and stereotyping. Black men are often viewed through the lens of stereotyping thugs, athlete, or entertainer. Talk about that, Smoke.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, right? When if you a black man and you a little smarter,
Yeah.
or if you got common sense, I don't know.
A lot of them got common sense.
It just always feels like you have to prove your common sense. I'm sorry. I'm at a job now where all we do is read. Like reading is basically one of the most important things. And sometimes I had to tell the people, I'm like, hey, I read and write for leisure. Like I read and write in my off time. And it's just a shame that you have to always like prove that. I just feel like a lot of people don't be expecting the smartest man in the room to be a black man.
They don't.
I don't know why. I feel like that. I could be wrong. Oh, thank you, LaShawn. We appreciate it. I don't know. I just feel like that though.
Nobody does.
I just feel like, and I don't like to get into like a knowledge test because I know like a lot of people they just don't focus on learning and actually being great. Like when you in a room with somebody who feels like he don't know enough, like I'm always the person who's like, hey, what's that? Oh, let me look that up. Oh, you know, I'm about to watch a 30-minute video on YouTube about how that works. And I'm going to lock in. So it's like when I be in the room, like something happened at work a couple of days ago. And so, you know, they were saying like little stuff under their breath, basically about how the mistake happened. And really the mistake is just reading. You read this and match it with this and put it together. So I was like, hey, whoever did that, they must ain't read. And so I had to just tell them, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I read outside of here. I read for leisure.
Yeah.
So if you saying a mistake came in reading, I don't know, but I don't really know if you're directing that or who you
talking to, that type of deal.
Because it's just like, bro, it's simple to identify. And so he went on to say, oh, well, we got the reference number right here. If you don't know what this say, match the reference number. I said, again, are you talking to people who can't read?
Was he talking to you?
What is the thing? I was part of the conversation. Not saying he directed it to me, but he just put it out there. Oh, how this get mixed up is easy. And so I was like, yeah, y'all keep saying that. Obviously, the person who mixed it up can't read. They ain't gonna read the numbers or the writing. Because if you ain't gonna read that this is one thing and this is another thing, and you talk about read the references, the reference number ain't gonna help if you ain't reading the words.
True.
If you can't match the words up, I guess you can't match the numbers. That's just my logic. But anyway, right. I could tell he thought that I probably wasn't the smartest in the room. And sometimes you just have to tell people, hey, look, you know, I hate to go into my photos and pull out my certificates and all that stuff. And now I got to show you, like, bro, this is reading. But anyway, yeah, it's a lot of people don't be expecting a black man to be the smartest in the room.
No, and I agree with that, man. Like, and I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but guess what? I'm gonna outwork everybody in that motherfucker though. Everybody. When I say I'm gonna outwork everybody might not be the smartest, but I'm gonna outthink you and I'm gonna outwork you. Period. I'm gonna find the easiest way to get it done and all of that. So that goes back to the next one. Love, respect, and understanding in a relationship. The disconnect between black men and women in a relationship.
This, I mean, me personally, what I learned, and I never experienced this until recently. A lot of black women, bro, I don't know why they have. I don't know if it's like authoritative issues, but they have problems like listening to men at home. Like they like they can't. I don't know. It does something to their soul for them to listen to you. Like if you say, "All right, yeah, this is what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna eat some taco. We're gonna go to a little Mexican restaurant." Well, I know I did say I wanted tacos. It's like even if you do exactly what they say that they want, oh, I want this on Wednesday. When Wednesday come, if you be like, yeah, remember you had told me you wanted. Well, I know I said it, but at least you should have. Like women really have problems listening to men, and now I see having daughters. I think that it's a how I can say it. I think it starts from the father.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I think that some daughters click up with their moms, and it's like the dad, what he's saying, it always has to be questioned and tested. That just goes into they carry that into womanhood.
No, they do.
And so when you get with a man, how you gonna listen to him if when you was young, you and your mom always questioned what your dad did? How you think you gonna react like to your significant other?
Hey, I got the one. I don't know if she on your channel or my channel.
Who?
The one. Because she made a good statement. Because most women have encountered men who abuse their power, most times starting with dad. Like that's a true statement. Like I think a lot of men misuse their power and it starts.
Okay, we got the one, the new Brady Bunch. Go ahead.
Like I really do think you're absolutely.
Thank y'all for the input.
You're absolutely right about that because it does. Like I was once one of those guys that abused my power, that caused me to be in the situation that I'm in now. Do I regret it? Yeah. Do I understand it? Yeah. Do I love it? No. But guess what? It got me with a different perspective on life and thinking of things differently and moving differently, and don't use my power the wrong way. Use my power to encourage, build, and make people happy. But
right.
But at the end of all of that, like we human. We human. That goes back to the black man struggle. Not trying to use that to say, hey, this is why I was acting that way. Nah, it was a lot of things that I had in my life that I didn't feel.
I want to ask y'all, do y'all feel like y'all are understanding to women and what they carry and the loads that they carry as well and the struggles that they face every day?
Say that again.
I said, are y'all as men understanding to the struggles that women face every day as well?
But hold on. We
no, that's just a yes or no question. That's just a yes or no question.
All right, so no, we don't think about that. No, we don't think about that. But I am gonna tell you this though.
So you feel like if y'all don't think about that
damn, this is a good one too. We gotta get her phone fixed.
No, I think she's right. Okay, shout out to the new Brady Bunch. We don't have problems listening to men. We have a problem listening to a man we don't fully trust. All right.
So why you even with that man? Why you even waste your time with that man? Because if you don't trust a person, let that person go about their business.
That's true. And another thing that I should also bring up is this, right? We have to start separating stuff. If you don't trust a man, that doesn't necessarily mean you can't see that what he's saying is true or not. True. I mean, some things can be proven. So listening and trusting, that's kind of different. If I say something and you do your own, like let's say I say, me and you, we might be having problems in our relationships. We together. And I'm going to just say, I'm going to take the blame. I've broken the trust, for instance. I've broken the trust, I messed up, and we trying to get it back together. You're not going to listen to me because you think I'm a cheat, even though what I'm saying
Yeah.
for financials or for future plans, even though it makes sense, you're not gonna listen because you don't trust me. Well, take what I say, double check it. Do your own research and be like, oh man, this nigga owning something.
True.
I don't trust him. He a sneaky motherfucker, but he owning something. It's like women first thing is to combat. Like, oh well, this okay, hold on. We got a bunch of
Hey, I'm telling you, a lot of them coming in. Who's the Brady Bunch? She
moms can abuse their power too. Basically encountering authoritative figures who abuse their power. Yeah, that's true. It could go both ways, and that could give men mommy issues.
Is the Brady Bunch or the one?
Nah, it's two different ones. The Brady Bunch, the one,
the one, and what you call it?
we watch our moms stand up to men that were in their lives, so we refuse to repeat the cycle. Nah, that's true, but your mom never was with a man who made sense. Like, I understand that, but I just think that as a black man, it's just. And back in the days, I think a lot of us had watched our mom and dad fight, or we had watched our mom and her significant other fight, or whatever the situation was. And I think that because they ain't know how to communicate. And so now it's just hard. The black man back then was basically getting his role of the house by force. And y'all ain't gonna play with me in here. You know what I'm saying? You know, he'll beat you. You know,
I feel you.
he was getting it by force. And nowadays, I run into more fathers now who won't even hit their kids. Like, they don't believe in beating their kids.
I don't believe in beating.
Well, my dad was the opposite. So when my mom, whatever my dad said, that was pretty much what it was. It wasn't no going back and forth with him. It wasn't none of that. It was what it was, and that's it. Whether it was with his kids or with his wife. So I didn't grow up like that. I didn't grow up to, go back and forth because my dad wasn't with that. But do I do it? Yes.
Well, it's not even going to back and forth. It's just that, all right, you might have a woman. She ain't gonna listen to shit you say, even though she say I do listen.
Yeah.
Of course, a woman ain't gonna say, "Nah, I don't be listening to you."
No.
But you will watch her listen to some dumb shit her auntie say all day.
Yeah.
Why is your auntie telling me? Me and you both know what your auntie said is dumb as a motherfucker.
Fact.
But when I say something, it's like you don't listen. You have to
People listen to who they want to listen to, and that's just the way of the world. I don't think that is just necessarily women. Men do the same thing. That's just the way of the world. People listen to who they feel advice is more valuable to them.
Right. And so if your mom or your sister advice is more valuable than your man, you never gonna listen to a man.
Facts. But who's the one to determine?
Now I feel if you can't listen to me, I can't listen to you. We gotta listen to each other. I feel that too. Me, since I'm an informational person, I just listen to good information. Even though sometimes if I have a vision, I've always been a true believer of sometimes God so certain visions to certain people.
Just like the Brady Bunch just said, that means she trusts Aunt's advice more than she trusts yours. That's a big fact. That's a factual statement right there. That's a factual statement.
Thanks to everybody. Comments. The one Brady Bunch. This is a topic. I feel like we have to keep reiterating, man. Like we all need to hear it like from different points of view. Because we ain't perfect. Because we ain't perfect. I'm saying the more we have open discussions like this, I would take something away from it. Like just you to incorporate it into the everyday life. Because me, I know I had to learn about relationships. I'm still learning about relationships. Oh, there it's an echo. I know I had to learn about relationships. I think that's your fault. That's an echo. I'm gonna mute you for 1 second. Is that clearer? All right. Yeah, her phone was echoing. Okay, so the one said we are definitely very defensive to one another. Men are defensive to women, and women are defensive to men. When we can trust ourselves to make better decisions, we will know how to come together. Of course, because it's like I hear this all the time. I don't really hear it in person because most men I know personally, like they like stand-up men. You know what I'm saying? They take care of their kids. They make sure their wives ain't wanting for nothing. Most of us take care of our moms, make sure our mom's straight, make sure our sister's straight, or whatever the case is. And for the most part, I think that men outside of social media, we probably getting better results than the famous people.
I agree.
You know, but it is a side where I feel like social media is poisoning a lot of our women.
It's poison. I don't even want to speak on that. I'll let y'all have that.
Nah, the reason why I say
I
that
don't
is
think it's social media that influences us. It's like, one, we women, two, we grown. Social media is not influencing us. It's things that we go through in life that influences us to do certain things that we do in life.
oh, she finished? Oh, I see she muted herself. I mean, I get that, but I feel like a lot of these issues that people facing. Speak up, man. You quiet.
Who said that? Who said that?
I think that a lot of issues that we facing is social media issues. Like remember how the 50-50 thing came about?
Yeah.
And everybody was like, I want this kind of man. Like, why are we talking about that?
Hey.
Why are we talking about that?
Hey, who is that? Do they know me? Who is that?
They got to. They said.
Yeah,
too.
and they said it about my nick. And they said
it's a family picture too. So
and they said about it. They said about my nickname, the name that people really don't know me by.
So I don't know. I don't really know who that is, but it's somebody who follows us because I think they comment.
Yeah, that's probably one of the family members though. But look, I just feel social media has changed the whole world. You know what I'm saying? It has changed the whole world. I'm gonna give you an example. Like all the things that we talk about, we're talking about the struggle of a man. Do people really understand? So right now, we couldn't get this message across if we didn't have social media. So do I think social media has changed women? Nah. Everybody adapt to what it is adapt to. Just like she said, like we grown. But some people don't adapt the same way as others. Some people be trying to live that social media life that's really, you got to put in work. You got to put in work.
Yeah,
to be successful on that, on your own platform. This is about building your own business. And when I say you got to put in work, you got to put in work. Here I am now. I'm trying to build my platform. So just for y'all don't know, I got a series dropping on YouTube of me living alone after 13 years. After 13 years of being at home with a wife, being at home with the kids, being at home, living the life. But now, nobody don't know this struggle that I'm going through, that I had to leave my house to come get another house, to live by my house, live by myself with nothing in the house. Like, nobody don't know that struggle. Nobody don't know that struggle. But guess what? That struggle is going to make the person that I really want to be in my life.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Based on what you're going through right now, what would you want somebody to know or somebody to do that would support you? Like right now, if someone has a friend going through what you're going through, or if someone has a son, a nephew going through what you're going through, what do you think that person needs most right now than anything else besides just criticism? Besides,
to answer that question, and I'm gonna keep it 100, and I'm gonna tell you what I went through. One thing that you got to do, and you got to do it fast, you got to develop some type of patience. And when I say the patience, is that the things that you want now may be the things that you want, but it may not be the things that you need in life right now. So for me to answer your question, Smoke, patience and loyalty to yourself, say what you mean and mean what you say and stick to it, because it goes back to a black man's struggle. Nobody will never understand. Like, nobody will ever understand. Nobody will ever understand what pretty much what I've been going through for the last 13 years of my life of wanting things to be right, but couldn't never get it on account of my end. The anger, the ego, the tripping, not being aligned, not being happy every day. Like, those are the struggles that people don't know. And we still get up and we still try to move forward, go to work, try to grind, try to provide for the family, try to be a great dad, try to do all of that. But nobody really knows the internal struggle that we go through. And one thing I can honestly say to answer your question, Smoke, be patient and live life in the present every single moment.
And so that's the advice you wish somebody would tell you, or that's really what you need to hear right now.
Nah, listen.
Or maybe, go ahead.
Listen, to be honest with you, Smoke, I don't need nobody to tell me nothing right now. I needed somebody to tell me something 3 months ago, 4 months ago. You know what I'm saying? When you was telling me every day, when I was coming to see you every single day, am I lying, Smoke? I was coming to see you every single day, driving from Locust Grove to Conyers. That's 40 minutes every day, because guess what? I knew if I came to Smoke, I knew I was gonna have a decent time. My guy was gonna pep me up, and before I leave, you always said, Lamont, my doors are open. You gotta come back here anytime. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need nobody to tell me anything right now. I don't need nobody to tell me anything right now. What I need is for people to come together and have an understanding that everybody got their shit that you don't even know about. Everybody got their shit that you don't even know about. Like, I'm gonna give you an example how I think social media has messed up a lot. You got people that's on social media acting like they balling, right? But really ain't doing nothing. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. I remember when I was living a happy life and family at home and everything, I was posting things. I was
the new Brady Bunch, man. You got a lot to say, man. I wish we knew who you was, man. We invite you up here.
I'm telling you,
man. Inbox us, man. I know you know us.
But
those are
long
things
story short, me going through what I was going through, living a great life and going on vacation here, vacation there, or whatever. But guess what? Y'all ain't know at home I was arguing with the wife. I was yelling at my son. I was angry. Nobody ain't do none of that. Nobody ain't do none of that. I let y'all see the things that I wanted y'all to see. I let y'all see the things that I think y'all needed to see. So now at this point, like I told y'all, I got this vlog coming out real soon, and I'm finna let it all hang out.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all tap in.
I'm finna let it all hang out. So to answer your question, Smoke, once again, get some damn patience. Get some damn patience, because here I am 4 months later. I'm still not great, but I'm definitely in a different space in my life right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Man.
Yeah, and I do got a lot to say. I always got a lot to say. We got to find out who the Brady Bunch is. I'm going to find out who that is.
Wearing the mask through life. We appreciate that, man. We definitely appreciate that. So y'all know, man, we don't like to keep y'all too long. So we definitely appreciate everybody for tapping in. For those of you who maybe this was your first Saturday coming in, thank y'all, man. But go back to our channel and watch some other videos, because we have had like some major topics. I meant you're able. Okay. Oh, got you. Thank y'all for everybody who commented. And whether y'all believe it or not, right? The internet is really oversaturated with negativity.
So much.
So when y'all see somebody, you know, doing something positive like y'all did, y'all leave a comment, y'all leave a like, and that help us break into the negative algorithm. Basically, it's evening it out. You know what I'm saying? Because people be wanting to search for Amber Rose fights Jocelyn or Shannon Sharp or whatever. So it kind of be blocking out a lot of positive things we do. And these conversations are very positive and therapeutic for us. You know, we both been going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? I went through something that resulted in me, you know what I'm saying, having a little hiccup in the road on my journey in my life. And also today is like, today was the day I lost my grandmother, you know. And so this is the day that always affects me, you know, in a tough way. So to be able to be here doing this and being with, you know what I'm saying, somebody who know me and my caliber, and it's never like no question of the type of person I am or who I've grown into. You know, I am who I am. So
I'm sorry for cutting you off. Hey, John Terry, I'm gonna get you.
Oh, that's what that is?
I'm gonna get you, my little cousin. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Talk about, I knew it had to be a family member because nobody don't know me as much. But John Terry, I'm gonna get you, man. I appreciate you. But hey, at the end of that, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Man, share our video, man. Like our video, man.
Yeah, help us bring it to the algorithm.
Yeah, man.
And one more thing I want to tell y'all: if you at work, I mean, if you work where you could, you know, let your phone play, or if you have like a TV in your house when you ain't watching it, please click on Lamont's YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, and let it play for a couple hours, because we really trying to be able to do this full time. We really want to have like conversations with our family and our friends. We really want to do this often. You know what I'm saying? We want to do this regularly. We want to leave something in the world that our kids could look at, that people could look back on and get inspiration, because as you all know, relationships are hard. Life is hard. Credit is even harder. Give you some money, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we really just want to bring everybody who we love and care about together on that type of time. Right. So this is a mirror conversation. We hope that you saw some of yourself in us. That's looking in the mirror.
Hey, but appreciate y'all, man. I ain't got much to say. I did my little talking. Thank you, John Terry, for opening me up. And we're about to do it. So, Smoke, I know you ain't even know about this. I'm gonna weigh it on my boy now. So, remember, I don't know if you remember, not too long ago, we came up with mirror conversations off of like pretty much talking in the mirror. Like, I think all of us have those conversations in the mirror daily. You might not say it, but we have them conversations daily. So I'm definitely about to start my own little podcast. You're more than welcome to be a guest, but it's going to correspond with ours, and it's going to be beyond the mirror. Like, and the reason I say beyond the mirror, like, it's a lot of things that we don't know, that we talk to ourselves about, that we need to let out into the world to heal ourselves and let ourselves know. So I really don't know what date, but it will be this month. I will be airing every Wednesday. And Smoke, you know, since you taught me of StreamYard, I'm gonna bring you in on the first one just so people can know how did I develop my area and my little thing. But hey, man, mirror conversation. I can't wait until we really get to that next level. And only way we're gonna get to that next level is through all the people that's watching. It's a small group right now, but I see the group getting bigger.
Thank you, man. Y'all enjoy your Sunday.
Please do, because I'm about to enjoy mine.